We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be introducing first. It's Super.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Not too many. Here we go for round 1. Which fighter will say no mas? Caution is being thrown to the wind. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You just see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throw a shot, they get countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Do you believe what we're seeing? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Stop. Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And down goes Estrada. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took her out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again to get your...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed. Hold that thought! Seniesa Estrada is hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. One round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
kick.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
There's the bell for round 3. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
They're both trying for a knockout. Oh no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What?
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Seniesa Estrada is hurt. And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. You'd like to see more jabs. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
I like that round. Good work.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. That uppercut does not score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Defense is not an option for these two. Seniesa Estrada is hurt. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head up.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Can't leave it up to...
On to the 5th we go. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Punch, counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
You know what? Great work. I love that.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Let's go with that right uppercut. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two were made for each other. Misses with that uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Leaves a knockout without...
And there's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight.
Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, she's been knocked down twice. Let's see how this corner handles things. And they're back at it again here in round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wait.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh no, not a good sign here for Seniesa Estrada. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punching. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
These 2 women pretty close halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Holding nothing back here in the round. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.